the dog took my favorite toy, and he brought it out to the backyard, and then he had it buried.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the internet show, The Buried Podcast. This is a weekly show where we go out into the Lithuanian jungle and bring back hidden gems of the internet, lore to the public seeing eye. As always, I'm Declan Grogan, and I'm joined by Dylan Ward.
Life is a downhill spiral.
Jimmy Brown.
I've never once prepared for this intro.
And Liam Mann. Wow, what a great... All right, boys. We're back, boys. I got
back at it.
Boys, as we're recording this, it's the second day of autumn, and what's the one thing that everyone associates with
trees. Big pumpkins.
Pumpkin spice is the number one. It's the number one taste. Sure. So what we gotta do is we gotta get ahead of the curve here. We've had pumpkin spice lattes for too long. We have pumpkin spice food products for too long. We gotta make something good for this fall. We gotta make a new pumpkin spice product that's gonna really just knock everyone's socks off, and like we can get on the ground floor and start selling right away.
Okay, hear me out.
Of course.
Hear me out. Ready?
Yeah.
When the person who invented Chipotle invented the Chipotle model, he received a C for his project, and everyone laughed at him. They said, "Chipotle, I'll never sell. You're an idiot. You're a fool." Well, they missed out on getting on the ground floor. But so I say
exactly.
we adopt the Chipotle model, but replace every single ingredient with pumpkin spice. So you end up with a bowl of pumpkin spice.
So what I'm picturing here is someone comes to the line and they're like, "What size pumpkin do you want?" And then there's a bunch of bowls of spices, and like, you want paprika, you want like salt, you want vinegar. What do you want? No. Put together their pumpkin spice. No.
I was under the impression that we were still somehow selling the podcast, so like they'd be able to pick and choose which members they wanted in their big podcast burrito.
No, Declan, you're misunderstanding me. It's so you go up to the line, you say I'd like a bowl, please, right? And the person takes you down the line. The only things that are available it's every single container just has pumpkin spice. It's just pumpkin spice.
Is it different types of pumpkin spice?
It's all the same pumpkin spice.
All right, let me hit you with this one. Pumpkin spice Bush's baked beans.
Oh.
Go on.
Yeah, that's what. They're all savory flavors, right? Everyone likes a good bean.
That is a fact.
Not more than one, though.
Here we go. What does coffee and Bush's baked beans have in common?
Bean.
Beans, yeah.
Correct. They have essentially the same taste because they come from the same place. It's beans all the way down. So essentially pumpkin spice tastes good with latte. It's gonna taste good with baked beans.
Is that a solid line of a reasoning? Is that really? Does that follow logically? Really?
I mean, of course.
Yes.
Dylan, you agree?
Oh, I absolutely agree. And in fact, you've actually inspired me, because I was thinking, along the same lines of food, what if we were to take like a coffee drink with espresso and steamed milk, and then we add pumpkin spice to it? I'm pretty sure it hasn't been done yet.
I like the way you think.
Oh.
Wait. All right, wait, Declan,
Wow.
I have a second idea. Hear me out.
Okay.
Pumpkin spice.
Okay.
It's too limiting. Okay. Throw it out. Throw it on the garbage. It's already been done.
Whoa.
Here we go. New idea. You got me on beans. You've got me hooked on this bean concept, right?
Okay.
We take a pinto bean and we make pinto bean coffee. We just squeeze pinto bean. Whatever comes out, we put it in a cup and we sell it.
Okay, I'm liking that, because let's think real quick. What else comes from beans? Chocolate.
Yo.
So chocolate pinto bean coffee is the new fall
chocolate.
flavor.
You heard it here first, villagers. Listeners.
Villagers.
Sorry, I apologize. I've recently become a mayor of a small Lithuanian village. But I'm used to addressing all of my villagers.
Of course.
I forgot.
We're really moving up in the world.
Yeah, it's
okay. So
so
boys, vanilla bean
can
get
vanilla
that
bean
in there too. Vanilla
all right,
chocolate.
All right,
pinto
ready,
bean
guys?
coffee.
All right, here, let's do a commercial. Let's do a commercial for vanilla pinto bean chocolate coffee. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, I'm a customer in this fine establishment. I'm looking for a new flavor, something to really tickle my taste buds.
Hey, I bet. Have you ever had pumpkin spice before?
Oh yeah, but that's so drab and out of style. I'm so rich. I want new things.
Yeah, well, this cup of coffee costs $800.
Oh,
So it'll.
this is how best I can show my wealth above the other poor.
Do you like chocolate? Let me tell you, sir. Do you like chocolate?
Of course I like
Do you
chocolate.
like vanilla?
When baked
Now
right.
combine the two and add some pinto beans, and what do you get? The perfect drink.
Magnificent! What?
So what I like about this commercial is it's revolutionized the way to sell a really it's revolutionized the way to sell a really expensive product by like being like, well, this thing costs $1,000. So then when they sell it, they're like, if you can't get it, you're poor.
You're too poor.
Is what it sounds like. You're saying that
You're poor.
You have the people say, I have a lot of money that I want to spend, and then you say, well, it's good that it's $800.
We always
Right.
see. Here's it's.
Well, Declan, that's the reason everybody has
You see-
cars.
Is it good to spend
You
money?
see,
Yeah, it's
nothing.
to show every other person that they don't have to walk around.
Nothing sells shitty coffee quite like poor shaming. I've got to say, it's definitely
That's-
an
yeah,
artistic
you
choice.
see, Declan.
That's how it's Starbucks
In
motto.
my, I've come up with a revolutionary way to do business, wherein before you even begin selling them a product, you ask questions to gain knowledge into how wealthy your customer is, and then change the price based on their answer.
You just have like a clipboard and you keep crossing out prices and changing
like-
it.
All right, and can I get a name for your order? And your geographic location.
I'd be like, you say, I'd be like, hey man, I went to this coffee shop the other day, and a cup of coffee costs $20. And if they react positive, if they're like, oh wow, that's a lot of money, then I cross out all like the above $20. But if they're like, oh, that's not terrible, and I cross out everything below $20.
You're playing deal or
Yeah,
no
bro.
deal with
With a cup of coffee.
I'm imagining this like a situation. You know those palm readers where they'll have somebody outside who's like, writing down everything they can about you before you go into the palm reader so they can have
Sure.
like an earbud
Yeah.
in the palm reader so they can tell everything.
You mean AirBuds?
And so, like... yeah, of course.
Has this happened to you?
Well, no, that's a stereotype.
They
Like
listen
that's
to
how
what
they
you
know
should say.
what to
Jimmy got
say.
swindled by a fortune teller.
Or apparently Dylan did because he didn't know the technique.
Jimmy walks into the foyer of a fortune teller's office, and the secretary there is like, "Oh, hi, welcome to the fortune teller's office." And Jimmy says, "Wow, man, I hope I come into a large windfall of cash pretty soon. That'll make me all happy."
Then I can finally afford that.
Perhaps contact my recently
Yeah, right.
deceased
Then I can
grandmother.
afford the funeral for my recently deceased grandma named Judith.
And also a cup of chocolate vanilla pinto bean coffee.
Perfect, great marketing.
All right. Do you guys want to do some topics?
I could do some topics.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
bad,
I'm
I
down.
feel like we found the new fall flavor, and I'm ready
Yeah.
to just sort of
The,
get
ta-
right into
the
meat
taste
it.
of fall.
The pinto.
And we add autumn leaves. We add like some leaves from outside to give it that real autumn,
crushed up
that
topsoil.
autumn kick,
Of
that autumn
course.
grit.
All right. Does anyone have a preference of who wants to go first?
I can't remember exactly
I'll
who
go
went
first.
first last time.
I went first last time.
All right.
But I'll go first again.
Oh.
I don't care.
Ah,
I don't care about any of you.
uh-huh.
All right. Go first.
You're
Yeah, I know.
reckless.
So yeah. So my topic for this week, it's a bit mundane, but we're just coming back, so I figured why not start with a softball, a humdinger of a website that makes you go, huh. So my topic this week is the medieval bestiary. And so this is just a list of a number of medieval beasts, but also
That doesn't sound like it was in the internet.
no, it's
Sounds like
not-
an old book you blew dust off of. You don't know.
It's made of
say,
human skin. Like,
His grandfather handed it
I
down
say-
to him and then disappeared into
I
the
said,
night.
Grandpa, what's this book? And he said, quiet, boy. Put
Put that back.
it's incredible how many internet denizens don't know about this 1,000-year-old manuscript.
But anyway, yeah. So it's just a list of animals, like ant.
Oh.
Ah, yes, the ancient creature of the medieval ages.
Crow. Horse.
The medieval domesticated house cat.
Sawfish.
What's
Yale.
that?
No. But
college?
it's also the description of the animals, which is quite I find it quite humorous because I feel like it's a very specific descriptor of like here, see what I mean. So let's go back to ant. So under ant it says
Sure.
ant, insect, and the description for ant is ants harvest grain to store for the winter. but like that is
I found this online. It is just bestiary.ca. But I will say my favorite is beaver. Hunted for its testicles, it castrates itself to escape from the hunter.
But it's like right, but that's the
wait.
thing. It's like descriptors of these animals, but it like describes like not even things that they do. So it's like if you were using this as a real guide, it's like if I was using this as a real guide, I'd probably I'd look at a squirrel harvesting grain for the winter. I'd be like, look, an ant. It's an insect.
Wait, this is... So, at first I thought that what they were doing was taking a very specific one thing they did and then leaving that as the whole description of the animal. But these aren't even things that they do. This is just, like, gibberish.
This is like fun facts.
Yeah.
Because last I checked, people weren't hunting for beaver testicles. I don't...
It's none of the... It's like, let's see. Let's see. We got, cuckoo, a weak bird that travels on the backs of kites. so
My favorite one is cock for rooster, and it says the cock is a bird that can tell time. That's
The lamb knows by their voice its own parents.
I really like crocodile. This was really poetic. So Declan, let's say you're out. You're out. I want to test your medieval beast categorizing skills. So let's say you're out. Sure. You're a knight. You're in full plate armor. Out in the African savannah,
Wow.
And you come by a river passing, and on this river passing, you see what it's a crocodile. How would you describe this crocodile to your European brethren back home?
It's a bumpy boy.
Wrong. It's a beast that weeps after eating a man. Let's see.
Oh God! It's a beast that weeps after eating a man.
I like how it's like a beast that weeps after eating a man. So a crocodile eats a human. It's just like, oh God, what have I done?
You know what this kind of sounds like? It kind of sounds like a parent whose child has just asked them like something they don't really know. Like it was, Dad, why is the sky blue? And he just goes, well, it's up there.
Okay.
Well,
it's definitely filled with clouds.
This one's just wrong. So Dylan, I'm putting you in the same position. You're a European scholar. You're a smart scholar boy, and you're wandering around the fields of the great European plains. And all of a sudden, you see this furry little rope. Oh, look, it's a weasel. How would you describe this weasel to your friends?
a small muskrat that eats berries.
Wrong! The weasel conceives at the mouth and gives birth through the ear.
No,
Wait,
it's not.
I have another one that's just belligerently false, and it says frog. A frog is a serpent, and and its description is land frogs die if exposed to rain.
To rain.
Land
That's
frogs?
not true at all.
Yeah.
That's wildly misleading.
Now, I am curious. Is this like actually from the medieval ages?
Let me.
Like, what's the source for this?
I don't know.
Yeah, is this a big prank, or is it actually like the witch doctor's book?
I mean, so I haven't looked at a ton of it, but based on what I'm kind of just skimming through the introduction and looking at some other things on the website, this seems to be relatively at least there's nothing
Well
nothing
researched.
obviously that makes it look like it's a parody. You know what I mean? Like there's
Uh-huh.
What the shit? Yo, you guys know about the magic pelicans, right?
go on.
Can't say.
I mean, obviously, we've learned in school that pelicans are birds that revive its dead young with its own blood.
like it also makes you
like a
wonder.
fear.
It's like you know, because these are recordings presumably taken by people in medieval times. They see this animal and they write down what they see. What the fuck were medieval animals doing that a person looking at a weasel would be like, oh yeah, weasels have sex in their mouths and give birth out their ears. That's what I saw. That's just what they do.
This sounds like a sort of like a real life, like not safe for work Pokédex.
Yeah.
You know?
Or do you?
You know, just like like completely wrong things, probably written by a child, all put together.
Do you think there's a
Well, if you see an ant holding a wood chip, and you're like, must be storing that grain for the winter. Like it's you can see that a medieval doctor might think that from one instance. So this must have been this medieval doctor must have been living the most buck wild life possible. Just like lightning striking twice. Like everywhere he goes, the first time he sees an animal, they're doing the most buck wild thing they've ever done in their life. Like conceiving at the mouth and giving birth at the ear.
yeah?
Oh, another wild one.
Just completely uncharacteristic.
According to the description of a wolf, if a wolf sees a man before the man sees the wolf, the man will lose his voice.
I also really like how you know so there's things like ant and they describe to you in depth what an ant is, but apparently there are things that are just self-explanatory, like like this one, magnet, stone, and that's all there is. It's
We finally know how
you know,
magnets work.
Pegasus, beast, Pegasus, you know,
course.
it's a Pegasus. What more do you want?
What do you want? and those are also.
It's like putting "it is known"
Yeah.
as your bibliography.
It's common knowledge.
Those are also like fairly wild things. A Pegasus is already a crazy thing, and they went with a very regular descriptor of it.
There's
Yeah.
Also, I don't know. There was also So I find this very interesting. Just like as a, I don't know. It makes me wonder like what the fuck was going on in medieval times. Did anyone, or do you think all these were written as like a silent protest that like science just nobody gave a shit about science back in the day? Like he wrote all these and like he submitted it to like the major university and they just accepted it without even reading it. And so now this is just like a big fuck you to like medieval science. Like there are so many that are just like not only are they not only are they wrong, it's like they're so wrong that it's like it took effort. Like you have to just like purposefully ignore what the animal is in order to come up with this description, right? Like for spider, it describes a spider as the spider is an aerial worm that takes nourishment from the air. It's like no.
That's
Well, maybe they had a different definition of worm. You know,
Well,
you never know with the
actually,
medieval
With that in
do
mind,
describe worm, and it says worms are serpents, not insects, by the way. Worms are born from flesh without intercourse.
well, according to the website,
They're like Jesus.
according to the website, a scorpion is just a worm that stings with its tail.
I'm starting to see a little pattern of worm here.
And first there was worm.
And then worm goes back to serpent.
But yeah, so that's my topic. It's stupid medieval dumb man. Fuck you, medieval times.
Yeah, I'm so glad we have iPhone now, and we now know that ant is actually stores grain for summer.
Man, I was looking I looked at my iPhone and it said, deer is actually small bear. Deer is small horned bear.
I'm so glad we know spider is not worm, but spider is bird
I'm
of
so
silk.
glad I have my Apple iPhone so I can Google animals.
I'm so glad my AirPods could tell me that worm is actually ground
I'm so
bird.
glad that when I said "Hey Siri" into my Apple iPhone, it played in the description for what an ant it was through my Apple AirPods.
that Steve Jobs came out and said, "Dog is small horse,"
And we all said,
clapped.
"Yay, small horse dog."
Yay!
Thank you, Steve Jobs.
And then we all ordered pinto bean with pumpkin spice.
Pinto bean with chocolate vanilla pumpkin
Available now at
course.
Starbucks.
Starbucks, which is large
Okay.
version of horse.
I think that I am ready to
Are you ready?
give
Are
you
you
my
sure you're ready?
topic.
Very good. Yes, very good.
Jimmy.
I believe so.
Jimmy. Jimmy.
Yeah,
Don't mess this up.
I won't.
All right.
I'll try my best.
I can't have you embarrass me again.
Jimmy, the podcast ratings are really down right now. You need to nail it out of the park this one. or
Yeah.
else we're
I know, it-
show.
Yeah,
With all those one-star reviews saying, "Oh, that Jimmy guy, he's so stupid
our
and has
producer-
bad
our
topics."
producer
Like
is sitting
Jimmy?
right here, and he's listening to it live, and he has a scissors connected to my microphone, and if I make one bad joke, he's gonna cut the scissors. He's gonna cut the wire. He's gonna cut the wire.
It's kind of like Lady Fate.
Jimmy, I'm not heavily implying you're on death row, but if this next topic does not like knock it out of the park,
Deliver. Oh, damn.
yeah.
Well,
Jimmy,
I know,
Jimmy,
and,
look
and
down. Hey, Jimmy, look down.
I'm looking down.
You see the trap door beneath your chair?
Oh, yeah, I do. Ah!
Oh, I accidentally
Why'd you hit the
guys.
button?
So my
I don't know,
topic.
I thought the topic wasn't gonna be that good.
Yeah, so Dylan, just go.
No, Jimmy, go
One
ahead.
second, I have a rope.
Yeah,
I'm
wait,
pulling
yeah,
Jimmy
use
up.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for the rope, Kotangle. Or Vespucci, thank you for the rope.
Okay.
No, I
thank you,
don't need
Vespucci.
to know how to
That
tie
was
nice.
a noose. No, that's all right. Thank you.
No, don't cut my
no,
wire.
no,
Don't cut my microphone wire, Vespucci.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
My topic is... I know I teased last time that I was going to do another Tumblr story, but in light of recent
I love
events,
these.
I'm not going to
no.
because I don't feel like it.
Ooh.
I found a YouTube video pretty recently, and at the time it only had 60,000 views,
Ah.
so I assumed that was enough. That was few enough that I could do this as a topic. As it stands, it's gotten another 100,000, so I'm still gonna go for it.
Sure.
This, just to give credit where credit is due, it is by Blue Drake 42 on YouTube. Go check him out if you want. But he turned me on to
Jimmy,
this.
before we go on,
really
could you describe what a blue drake is for us?
yeah. Well, it seems to be a spider
Oh.
of the air, which is
Ooh.
mated with a worm in its ear.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
I'm so
course.
glad I'm so glad we put it in iPhone.
Can
now.
I'm going to put this in my in my Apple iPhone notes that you can use on my Apple iPhone touchscreen. Order online today.
All right, so tell me about this video.
So, I'm sure all of you guys know about ASCII art, whether or not you know the name. Basically, it's when people take text, images, like people, if you hit, I don't know, anything on your keyboard, you can use that in a big succession to make images, to make art, to make all sorts of cool stuff. And that's called ASCII art.
ASCII
Yeah.
art, right?
Yeah, ASCII art. So what somebody did
ASCII.
is they made something called ASCII Cur, spelled ASCIICKER.
Oh, boy, that's
Our listeners are going to get
far too
bored
many
by
letters.
spelling.
You
Yeah.
lost me at A.
Yeah, and if you guys all go to the website, I'm assuming you guys know all how to spell it. It's in-browser game that is completely made out of highlighted
Ooh.
text. But the kicker is that it's all three-dimensional. I'm gonna allow you guys a minute to open it in your browsers.
Can
Spell it
you
one more
spell
time.
that one more time? AS.
ASCIICKER.
ER what?
ASCIICKER. Okay. ASCII Cur. Okay, let's kick some ASCII. ASCII kicker.
Ass kicker,
basically.
yeah.
Whoa,
That's the
whoa.
joke of it.
I got
Jimmy, what
no
the
signal.
fuck? We don't swear on here.
that was Declan.
Sorry. I got a no signal. Like it's not loading for me. It just
It's not loading for you.
it's flashing thousands of multicolored boxes at me.
Well, they should form to create a cogent world.
Oh.
But if it's not working for you,
Yeah, I'm on mobile, and this is gonna give me.
Why are you
seizure.
doing
What
it
the
on
hell?
mobile? Ah!
if you guys are doing it on
No,
mobile, I
I'm
don't
doing
think
it.
it's gonna
I'm doing
work
it on my
out.
laptop, and it just says no signal, and it's just like.
Me too. Me too.
Uh-oh. Damn, I don't know about that.
Great topic, Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy,
You guys,
Jimmy, describe to me the ASCII kicker. I wanna know.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe I should switch the topic.
No, Jimmy, we're
Dude,
part
this
of
is my one
Jimmy,
chance.
Jimmy, you're fucking
Oh no, the
dead.
producer!
scissors
Oh
are
no,
hungry.
producer!
Oh,
He's
no, not
cutting
my-
his mic.
Jeez. All right, give me one last chance. I'm gonna link it in Discord.
Oh no, we're there.
Oh, you are there.
It's not here.
It's just not working.
We're there,
describe
but
it
it's
to me.
not here.
Describe to me.
Wait,
with
I got
words
it, I got it.
What this thing is.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Okay, so basically you're a small man and you're running around in a world completely made out of highlighted text. But like I said, it's completely
Oh.
3D. So if you press Q or E on your keyboard, if you're not a mobile user,
Yo.
it turns you around and it's all like completely rendered in text, which is
This
insane.
is nuts. This is actually insane.
Isn't it?
Is there a point to the game?
Oh,
It's a little guy running around, and everything is made out. See, if you look closely, you can see tiny little percentage signs, tiny
There's
little
other
quotation
people?
marks. I believe those are PC characters, to be honest. I don't think they're actually people. Because I believe that there are people for a while, but I followed one around for a while and it just ran into the ocean.
I like how
is
fast he
insane.
runs. Like I like he's like he starts with he's like
So I still don't have it. Please describe to me what it's like. Give me some descriptors of what this thing is like. So it's text.
Well,
3D.
it's just a little man running around a world. It's all green and mountainous, and it has a bunch of houses everywhere with tall trees. And you just run around and enjoy the fact that it's all run in a text box.
Yeah, I think it's less a game and more
Yeah.
just like the fact that it's just like look at what I fucking did. Yeah.
It's an experiment.
Well, I'll
See,
I'll tell you.
it was planned to be a bit more of a game. Like the guy, Gumix, Gumix, stopped the project in 2017. And he was originally going to add like a building mode where you like can build
Yeah.
using the text boxes and all that kind of stuff.
So
But he left
Minecraft.
the project to do more ASCII art.
Oh, there are multiple islands.
So while you guys are
Yeah.
enjoying this great game, I'm finding the secrets of life in these flashing colors. Boy, howdy! This is like telling me all the sort of secrets and the way how to live
wait!
your
I
life
want to know
and
the secrets.
Why murder is
Wait,
okay?
What? What was that?
It's like murder's
No,
okay.
wait, hold on. Wait,
You
wait.
can do Murder.
Wait, Declan, are you alright? Are you
Well, I know the secrets.
Wait,
I know the
hey
secrets
Declan, could you?
now. I'm
Declan,
more than okay.
Hey, could you do me a favor, buddy? Could you close out of that tab for me for just a second?
Yeah, sure. I'll go. Here.
Are you-
Oh my! Where am I?
You're in my computer.
Oh gosh! What is this? What is this ASCII kicker? Oh wow! These colors.
No, Declan! Declan, look
wow,
away!
Declan, no!
Declan,
What?
listen to me. I know you're in there. Don't think about the colors. Think about Pinto chocolate vanilla lattes. You can do it. You can step out of this, Declan.
Oh gosh! Where am I? What year is it?
It's 1983. You
back in
created
time?
the computer.
Who are you?
It's me, Ronald Reagan.
Oh, gosh.
I've come. I'm sending you on a mission. Murder.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Don't listen to what anyone tells you. Murder's
Murder's okay?
It's fine.
Oh wow!
Don't believe what the
You know, when we started this bit, I wasn't thinking Ronald Reagan was gonna end up.
You know what? That's the magic of bits. That's sometimes bits.
That is the magic of bits.
Of course.
And you know what else is the magic of bits? Being able to use them to program an ASCII video game.
Of course. Declan, I've sent you a video of what it looks like so you're not completely left out.
Okay, cool. I mean, I'm just being the lens of the audience, you know? I'm just being here to sit and sort of describe it. Holy crap, this is sweet!
Yeah,
Frick the audience. I'm just gonna
Whoa,
enjoy
hey,
this.
no, the audience. Wait, don't go. He didn't mean it. No, please sit down. Come on.
Oh wow! Anyone who's not seeing this right now is probably driving.
Well,
Complete
that's true.
loser.
If you're an audience member and you're driving, please don't look at anything but the road.
Gosh, that thing's. This is actually.
Man,
pretty
if I
sweet.
was a driver listening to this podcast right now, I would probably look at anything but the road right now. I'd look down at my phone to figure out what ASCII is.
Wait, Liam, are you saying murder's okay?
That's what this is all about. That's what this whole podcast was created for.
We here at the Barry Podcast advocate for texting and driving. Texting and driving. A safe,
that and vanilla chocolate.
Come down.
a fun
Get in
alternative.
your car, pull out your phone, look at it while you're driving, drive on down to Starbucks and pick up a vanilla pinto bean chocolate latte.
Starbucks, we serve richer
Starbucks,
people.
when you're here, you're getting pinto bean coffee. That's all. That's all we have.
All right. Well, I gotta tell you, I got a topic that's very similar to yours, Jimmy. That I think, if you are okay with me taking over.
Of course. I can't believe you found ASCII Kicker 2, though.
I did. So yeah, this one is actually they rendered it and it's Minecraft.
Oh,
it's
Yeah,
In
this time.
completely blocks.
No, but what I have here for you guys is a website called zoomquilt.com.
interesting.
.org, zoomquilt.org. And this is an artistic project similar to the ASCII thing where let me see if I can find the guy who made it. His name, he's a Berlin artist named Nikolaus Baumgarten, I think is his name. I'm sorry if I butchered that. But him and a team of illustrators painted these wild fantasy paintings, and then he wrote a program to link them all together so the video constantly zooms through the paintings, making it look like it's getting smaller and smaller, traveling further and further down this fantasy world where the paintings are
that's
stitched
very
together
cool.
into an infinite loop.
Wait,
cool. Do you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Wimble Builder, a little bit.
Oh yeah, it does.
It does have essence of Wimble.
Declan?
It's,
I just have a question. You know what? Is there instructions on the website of how to back up? I keep going and I'm getting stuck. I don't know. I don't know if I know how to get out of here. I'm sinking.
You're stuck forever, Leon.
No. Oh my God! It's
Is
Twin
that-
Gandhis. No, I made it to the Twin Gandhis.
Wait, I'm there too. Yeah,
I'm on Twin Gandhis as well.
I just got past the trees eating the lizards. Like I was.
I'm in the trees too.
No,
the weird
I-
elf people
oh, I
hiding in the
can't.
trees. Yeah, no.
We're
There are Twin
approaching a
Gandhis. The Twin
scary
Gandhis are
face.
by far the best part of this.
Are they
experience.
really? Well, then I'm in for a shitty time for the rest of it. Oh no! Get that dinosaur out! There's a dinosaur trapped in a tree. He's
Yeah.
Oh,
so
no.
Oh no.
this is also one that you're not gonna be want to looking up while driving.
no. This is the one. Actually,
yeah,
no.
I
If you're gonna look
suppose.
up one thing while driving, let it be this one. Let it be zoomquote.org.
Let it be something that
You
you,
know
have
what-
to
you
pay
know-
extreme attention to.
I don't know. Whenever I'm
that's
I'm
the start.
driving personally, I like to look up how to drive.
Oh. So
I find that helps.
I get behind the wheel, I ignite
Ignite
start
the
ignition,
engine.
and then I look up the tutorial.
Yeah, I get in my
Yeah.
car.
How to pull out of
I get in my car, put a match in the engine, and just let her rip.
That's what ignition is, right? You just drop a match in it.
That's how you start your car, right? I've had
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you just like
You know what's
explode the
weird?
mouth to where you want to go.
every time Declan needs to go somewhere, he just buys a new car, blows it up, and then just rockets wherever he needs to go.
and then takes an ambulance to wherever he has to go next.
Whenever my roommate's like, "Hey, you got to get groceries?" I'm like, I guess I have to go buy a $50,000 car to explode me to the grocery store.
You just hear, Declan's like, "Oh man, it's my turn to get roommates. My turn to get groceries," and he just like his roommates just hear him leave, and then they hear just. And then like 30 seconds later, it's just like a half an hour later, like it's just like. And like Declan crashes through the roof of their dorm with like 8 grocery bags and like a broken spine.
They're just like, "You forgot the milk."
Hey, gah! Can I borrow your car? This is.
I swear I'll return part of it. Wah, wah. To roommates is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Wait. Okay.
What?
So for the audience at home, for the viewers, for the readers. So in this picture,
Yeah.
in these paintings, in this zoom, there are these orange stripes, and they're going throughout the whole thing. And in the beginning of in the beginning of the zoom, you're led to believe that these are the lizards' tongues because they originate from the tongues of these lizards. But as you go on and you go deeper, and you go deeper, and you go deeper, they eventually they eventually become the very same lizard's tail. This isn't a zoom quilt. This is about infinite lizard. Guys, we found the infinite lizard. After 8 years of looking, I finally found the infinite lizard.
It's your white. It was
It was
your
my
white whale.
it was my infinite whale.
Of course.
It was your infinite whale, Liam. You searched for an infinite amount
Back
of
in
time,
the back.
and you finally found the infinite lizard.
I like to imagine Moby Dick is Moby instead of chasing the white whale, they chase the infinite whale. It's just a whale that goes on forever.
You can't add downfall to your hubris if you have infinite hubris.
What's so strange about this whale, Ahab? Is it white as milk, like whales usually aren't? No, it's long. It
And
just stretches.
And he's like, how long, Ahab? Like the size of 2 whales? He's like, no. The size of 4 whales? He goes, no. The size of all whales.
It just fucking rams their
It just rams their ship for like 7 days straight.
And like it's a cartoon, they all fall in the whale's back and they run on it like a treadmill.
Bum, 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 ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, so that's Zoom Quilt. I
Cool.
feel like this is a cool art project that not a lot of people know of. You can get it as a background for your like phone, which I feel like would
Yeah,
be
I dig it.
wild. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's just something that people should know about. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Do you know what else is cool, Declan?
Well,
Pinto
What?
bean chocolate vanilla bean coffees coming soon to Starbucks.
Ask your Apple iPhone where you
say
can
say
get
to
it.
your Apple iPhone, hey Siri, where is the best Google Map location to go to Starbucks? I mean Apple Map.
I feel like you're the first, the beta version of Apple's iHuman.
Hello, it is me, the iHuman. Let us go get some breakfast. It's the iHuman just replaces all proper nouns with I. Hello, I Declan.
I.
The I.
Yeah, no,
Right
so
on.
that's Zoom Quilt.
cool. I think, interestingly enough, we all picked cool websites tonight for topics.
Yeah.
Well, who's
I think we
next?
have.
Wax.
So, Declan, if you could please, I'd like to return a jingle.
Yes. Will you please say the topic of the segment's name?
Of course. Welcome to Nuggets.
Frick, the piano turned off.
Ah.
All right, but one more time.
That's-
Hey, producer, don't
can't-
cut the wire.
Honestly,
no, we're gonna do it
hold on,
again,
before
we're
we
gonna
go
do it
on, I can't tell you how happy that made me. How happy someone saying Nuggets and no
well-
theme playing, that made me so goddamn
Well,
happy.
well, Liam, something great's about to happen that's very unsuspected. So, Dylan, can you please say the topic, the segment name again?
Welcome to Nuggets.
It's no
Hell
ukulele.
yeah.
No ukulele.
You're a hack.
Yeah.
I have a whole band in here.
Yeah. So, to transition, I of course didn't have a topic, so I spent 5 minutes before today's episode on the One Pointless website, and I found 2 pointless websites that are quite
Two
fun.
websites? I didn't know we had two
incredible.
websites. Fuck.
That's Nuggets, Liam. Don't you get the topic?
That's just how it nuggets are.
So the first pointless website that I'd like to bring you to, we've seen the worst website in the world before, but now I'd like to take you to the dullest blog in the
Oh.
world. Go to dullestblog.com.
Uh-oh. I hope this isn't the opposite of what I expect it to be. I hope my expectations aren't subverted.
No.
Going for a walk. I decided to go for a walk. I set off in my chosen direction. I eventually returned to my starting point.
So this entire blog is just arbitrary stuff that this man did. His name is Dave Walker, I don't know if that's his real name or if this is like a joke, but like some of my favorite entries: tidying some pencils from 2006. Some pencils were scattered around on my desk. I picked them up one by one. I placed the pencils in the drawer which I store pencils. That's all he did. That's all he said on March 16th, 2006, and 394 people responded to that. And you can click on that and see all of the responses. So this is
there are so many comments. Why are there so many comments on tidying some pencils?
Scratching my knee from September 10th, 2004. My knee has a slight itch. I reached out my hand and scratched the knee in question. The itch was relieved and I was able to continue my activities. That's all he said on September 10th.
Honestly, I think my favorite of all time it's got to be the first one. You know, in his now famous blog posted on Friday, May 9th, 2003, his blog entitled Test, in which he boldly proclaims test. It just says test. It's a test.
Test. 11 people were so brought about by that comment that they left their own comments. 11 individual people were like, test. I can't deal with this. I gotta speak up.
About the correct temperature. As I was sitting down, I became aware that the temperature was neither too hot nor too cold. This being the case, I made no adjustments to the temperature control on the central heating.
The comments are...
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a certain subreddit that I frequent every once in a while called Life of Norman.
Ooh. Yes.
I don't know if you guys have
I know what you mean.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is kind of a more long-form version of the dullest blog in the world, only it's told in third person. And it's just stories of a guy named Norman. You know, it's like, I'll recount one of them to you right now. It was a very brisk day as Norman was walking to work. His car was having trouble starting again. As he passed the old Best Buy, he noticed a kite stuck in a tree and children looking at it and talking amongst themselves. Then Norman heard the kills yell in his direction, "Hey, mister, we need your help." But Norman stuck his hands in his pockets and began walking a little faster. Someone else will come along and help, Norman thought. And that's it.
They're just very mundane stories about Norman.
Yeah, very de rigueur, like, sort of stuff.
Well, so that was my first website because this is Nuggets after all.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the comments of tidying some pencils, and they bring up this interesting idea where people say, you know, it's fascinating about pencils because they still write underwater. It was a comment someone left, and I've been following a string of comments where people said, "Don't try the water pencil thing. The paper dissolves," and everyone's warning each other about why they shouldn't try pencils underwater.
Who do I believe? Who do I believe?
This is.
Who do I believe?
Well, my second website I feel like has a lot more potential because this one's one that we can directly get involved with.
Ooh.
Oh. So to our readers, since you don't email us anyways, I feel like if you're not going to email us to begin with, you could send us an email 1 year in the future from now. So go to futureme.org. It's a website where you can deliver a message to yourself in 1 year, 3 years, or 5 years from now.
Okay, and, wait, Dylan, you're fucking shooting us in the foot here, because I feel like what's gonna happen is we're gonna be sitting around the next year and we're like, man, no one's emailing us. The podcast isn't growing. Like, fuck all this. And then a year later, we'll just get like 30 fucking emails that are just like, hey, ha ha ha, and then we'll be like, fuck, and the producer already cut the cord.
Yeah. Please email us.
Please, all right, yes, but I want you to email us, please really email us, and then also send one of these so that we know that people were here for the first time. It has to be, here, you have to use the 1 year tag, okay? If you email us with this, you have to use the 1 year tag so we know that within 1 year, if we get an email, that this person was listening to us from day one. And I will say your name.
They're the OG.
Podcast.
A year from now.
And I'll send a big kiss to you in the mail.
I'll send a big kiss to you a year after that.
Really quick, remind them of our email address.
Yeah, our email address is buriedpodcast@gmail.com.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that's how I'm gonna send myself an email. What do you guys want me to
Yeah.
write?
Well, I was gonna say each of us too should write down where we see ourselves through this podcast and our other projects in 1 year from now, and we can read it on the podcast in a year, assuming
Sure.
we're still going. You know.
Sure
Yeah.
thing. Sure
Assuming
thing.
we get on the
Okay.
ground floor of podcasting.
Yes.
All right.
Of course.
All right. So. Okay. Yes.
Are you
Yes.
ready? Are you writing it right
Okay.
now?
I'm writing yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay. Yes.
Good. No, keep going.
All right. What are you? All right. So. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. This is literally the worst bit we've ever done. Please stop.
No, wait. This isn't a bit. I'm just reading a lot of my message. Yes.
Oh no,
Okay.
keep going then.
Okay. Yes.
Wait, Declan.
Wow.
Can you pause for a second?
Yep.
Hey, Declan, can I have all your shares for the Buried podcast? Okay, keep going. Okay, keep reading.
No, I don't think so.
No, yeah.
Dear
I think I
Declan,
can tell from the
don't
change in
give
air
your
pressure around
shares-
Declan's mic that he's shaking his head no.
Don't give your shares to Leo.
No!
Signed, Pass Declan.
I'll be ruined.
Wait, I just got an email. In my box from a year ago from me.
What?
It says, the two criminals that were with you in the truck are Kotangle and Vespucci. Do not forget this information.
It's probably nonsense. It's probably nonsense.
I don't think.
That sounds like a spam message. I get those all the time.
Why would I know about that? Why would I know about this website a year ago? There's no way.
Yeah, and
This is
why
a
not now?
spam.
You know what I mean? No, Vespucci, that's okay. I don't want any mind control drink. I'm okay. I'm fine.
We're fine. Don't cut my cord, Vespucci. All right.
Don't
good.
please. I'm still connected to my mother. Don't cut the cord.
No,
Okay,
come on,
I'm actually
Vespucci.
I'm actually gonna write a prediction.
Oh yeah?
For a year from now.
Yeah.
Should I say it out loud?
No.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
we'll say it out loud
I'm just
in a
gonna
year.
Keep it quiet. So just
Exactly,
just
yeah.
keep talking.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
let's do this after the
we'll get
cast.
We'll get the letter in a year when episode 18 comes out. Heyo.
Dear Declan, I predict you will be on episode 18. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, please send us a thing in a year.
Yeah.
Can we also send each other a message that's gonna happen in a year?
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That'll be fun. That'll be cute.
There you go.
Fun.
To our listeners, please, I don't have any more topics. I will gladly read whatever topic you give. I'm literally, I'm a topic whore right now. I need topics.
Wait a second.
What?
Dylan,
What?
nuggets is supposed to be used as an like an extra to your topic,
What do you mean?
No,
not a replacement.
no, this is a replacement.
Yeah,
This
you
is-
can- you can
this
do a
is
replacement
nuggets.
You don't.
I'll allow it.
Nuggets could be a full meal.
Judge Jimmy. Ooh, Judge Jimmy deciding who takes heads.
Objection!
Commissioner Jimmy.
Ooh,
This is a replacement!
sorry, Police Chief Jimmy. I didn't mean to break the law. Ooh.
Well, actually, let me just quickly get out the big book of Buried.
Oh wow, that's a big book.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, Nuggets can replace.
Oh,
it
it
says in
says right
Article 13.
Why? Wait,
Yeah,
Declan.
right here.
Why is the rest of this a printed book and this rule written in crayon? What's up with that?
I don't.
Wait, Declan. Why do you have
Objection!
crayons in your pockets right now?
I don't. I draw
Wait.
sometimes.
They're
How come
leaking
under
out.
Rule 13 it says
getting
Declan
warm
written
in your
by
pants.
Declan Grogan 2 minutes ago? Why does it say that? Why did you write 2 minutes ago
it's
instead of giving a date and a time?
It's probably a different Declan. I thought. To be honest, I'm gonna be really honest right here. I thought that was gonna appear 1 year from now.
You love
forgot
crayons.
to put it on oneyearcrayon.com.
Yeah, that's what I thought I was doing, and it messed it up.
That's
Sorry, let me just get
it's
the buried
a
book
glitch
of
in the
rules.
system. Yeah, rebury it.
There we go. It's
All right. Well, so I guess is it time to vote?
Well, first we got to end the segment.
Fuck,
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you.
This has been
Wait,
Nuggets.
don't say. Wait.
This has been.
Yay.
This has been
Incredible.
Pinto chocolate and vanilla bean. The chocolate and
This
vanilla
has
bean
been
hour.
Pinto. Yes.
Brought.
All right. That was so. Let's review what topics we brought to the table. here.
I did the medievalbestiary.com or .org or whatever. It's .com. It's .ca. .ca.
All right, I did Ass Keeker.
I did Zoom Quilt.
And I was the dullest blog in the world, and a future letter to yourself through futureme.org.
See, I like that. I think I
My personal favorite was Zoom Quilt.
That was a good
I
one.
liked Ass Keeker.
I also liked Ass Keeker, just like for fucking how insane it was. How much like effort must have gone into that.
Yeah. I'm gonna vote for.
Can I Zoom Quilt over here? We could make this real interesting, Dylan.
Well, I was gonna say
I
just
remember.
a quick.
The producer is
The producer likes drama. It adds viewership.
likes drama, and he's waving a big check around in the air.
Oh, how many
He's got a name on it.
zeros? Ooh, 600,000
Oh, man.
zeros.
Zero.
Zero.
So it's
Dude,
only
he's
zeros.
offering to pay me.
That kind of
he's offering
money?
to pay me $0.
That kind of money, I could probably afford a vanilla chocolate bean.
Available
Starbucks
now.
coffee.
Available out
Full
now. at
circle.
Starbucks.
You should go for it.
I'm gonna vote for Zoom Quilt.
Well,
Wait.
Are you genuinely serious, or would you rather do Ass Kicker?
Well, no, I was just gonna say the thing about Ass Kicker that we have to make sure we get out there. It's asskicker.com/x13/ because if you just go to Ass Kicker, you're gonna have an epileptic attack. But if you go to times 13, that's the one that works. No, I do want to vote for Zoom Quilt though because I really like the similarity between Wimble Builder and
I like how similar it is to my
No.
past topic.
All right, so Jimmy, look me in the eyes.
Yeah, wait. What do we do? What do we do in the case of a tie? I feel like this whole time we've all been avoiding voting for ties just because we don't know what to do if it
Of
doesn't
course,
if it happens.
Dylan has broken the mold.
I just really want my new Starbucks vanilla chocolate soybean latte.
Okay. Wait.
Well, boys,
You decide.
it's tie
Ready?
time.
Ready?
I rescind my vote. I guess.
No. Ready?
Nah,
Ready?
just
Okay. Here's the tiebreaker. Ooh. Oh, okay. So for the tiebreaker, give me and Dylan a sales pitch for the brand new vanilla pinto and chocolate bean coffee from Starbucks available now, and whichever one that makes us want to buy it more wins.
Okay, understood. I suppose I'll go first.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, hello. Hey, it looks like something in your cup is completely missing. Hey, do you want to clean your toilet? Hey, do you want to clean your gutter? Hey, do you want to clean your mouth? Oh my God, I've got this great new product. It's called Pinto Bean, chocolate and pumpkin spice.
No!
You already know.
No pumpkin spice.
No pumpkin spice.
Or no,
Boo!
or the complete lack of pumpkin spice.
Okay, that's better.
That's
Okay,
right.
that's
it's the
a little
complete
better.
opposite.
I guess I'll buy that.
All right, here we go. You ready? I'm gonna need Dylan for this one. All right.
All right, I'm ready.
You there, little boy. Welcome to the fair.
Thank you. I've been looking forward to it all year.
Hey, you look pretty thirsty, little boy. I got a drink that's gonna clean you right up.
I'm taller than you, but okay, I'll have a sip.
All right, it's called Vanilla Bean, Pinto Bean, Chocolate Coffee.
That's a really
It's-
complicated name.
Well, it's all beans all the way downhill. You gotta really just savor the beanie flavor.
Hey,
It's only $800
Hey,
a
you!
cup.
What are you?
What a
What are you
steal.
doing with my son? Why are you talking to my son? Johnny, get away!
Oh,
Get away from this man!
jeez, I gotta.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm selling him coffee.
Dear God,
I'm selling him Pinto Bean coffee.
Johnny, run and get my wallet so I can buy a new cup of coffee.
You mean it?
I'll buy 800.
Wow, Mrs. I'm so glad that you
Thank you.
came around to buying all my coffee.
Thank you for recognizing my
You know what?
title.
I made it in the coffee business. I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
All right. Now
that was
get
my
out of here
pitch.
before I call the police.
All
All
right.
right.
So
Who won?
I think.
You decide.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
decide.
probably the more fair way to do this is to have people vote, and then at the beginning of next episode we'll say what the tiebreaker
That's too
is.
much.
Hey,
No,
first-
I'm
think
gonna
anybody's
say
gonna vote.
I'm gonna just
No.
give it to Declan on that one because I feel like he didn't mention pumpkin spice.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Jimmy, the whole point was that there's
that's
no pumpkin
literally
spice.
the
We're so
reason
sick
the
and tired
whole
of
thing
it.
exists is because fuck pumpkin spice.
Judge Jimmy is he's lost
He's
another
been voted
ruling.
out of office.
All right, that was voted out. You've been excommunicated from office. All right,
Damnable.
guys, that's gonna do it for us. So, thank you guys all for listening to the Buried Podcast. If you want to contact us, we are buriedpodcast@gmail.com. Please send us emails. Dylan needs topics.
Please.
We also have a website called buriedpodcast.com, or maybe theburiedpodcast.com. If that doesn't work, I gotta check that up again. We're on Apple. We're on iTunes. We're on Blueberry Podcast. We're also on YouTube.
We're on the Apple iPhone,
We're on
you know, like the
Apple-
one with the
we
really
are-
cool
we're on
touchscreen.
Podcast Apple iPhone. Check it out with Hey Siri.
Yeah, so rate us 5 stars with
Rate
Siri and tell friend with Siri.
Rate us
phone.
5-star on Apple iPhone Store to play buy game. Also buy Happy Bird game.
Buy Happy Bird game. And as always, I'm Declan Grogan.
I'm Jimmy Brown.
I have a good closer.
No,
Leave
you
me
you can't do that. You can't do that.
No, he already went.
Oh
He already
no!
said who he was.
It's Gorilla
He's got a good
Card!
You
closer.
can't do that. Wait, you threw off the whole thing.
See you all next
What?
month.
You ru-
Good
No,
night, everybody.
No, no.
That's gonna do it for us. Good night, everyone.
All right, producer, cut the cord. Cut the cord. Cancel this.